Hi, I'm Brad Reagan. I'm a writer at Smartmoney magazine, here for Smartmoney Insider. I cover real estate for the magazine, and I was on The View this afternoon talking to the ladies about real estate bargains. A couple things I didn't talk about on the show that I thought I would share with you today. The first thing I wanted to mention is that increasingly today, finding a real estate bargain is not so much about finding the right city or even the right neighborhood. It's about finding the right house. And the reason is there are so many what we call distressed sellers out there. And that could be someone who's in foreclosure, or they just know they're having a hard time making their mortgage payments, or they're going through a divorce, they lost their job. Any one of these factors can make a distressed seller. So that distressed seller has to get to the bottom of the market. They have to find what comparable sales are and get to the very bottom of it because they need to sell quickly. So it's very possible and even likely in a lot of neighborhoods that you could have two homes sitting side by side. One seller is desperate. He's obviously going to discount his property very, very cheaply or very sharply. The other guy, he has no incentive to cut it down. So it doesn't make sense necessarily to look at the overall market numbers. What you want to do is go house by house, find out who's the most motivated seller, and then bargain with that guy. A related point is about inventory. During the housing boom, we built way too many houses. People bought houses they couldn't afford. And so now, as a result, we have this huge inventory built up of empty houses and homes that need to be sold. On The View, people were talking about the fact that, oh, well, isn't it sad that there's these foreclosures and short sales and people being forced out of their homes? And they're absolutely right. It is sad on a personal level. But the reality is, it's like when you go shopping at the Gap or something. They're not going to put out next season's stuff until they sell the previous season, so they're going to put it on sale. That's what we have right now. We have a huge sale, and we have to get rid of the inventory. And so while it's sad for all of us that these people are losing their homes, the reality is all of us benefit as soon as that inventory gets soaked up. One of the reactions that several people at The View had when I would show them houses in Mesa, Arizona, or Dearborn, Michigan that were sharply marked down, they had the reaction of, oh, I really want to move there because there's all these bargains. And in some sense, that's understandable because they are selling at a big discount right now. But there's no sure thing that those markets are necessarily going to come back because, in a way, what you're betting on is the overall economy. We know, obviously, Detroit is struggling. Arizona is struggling. So there's no guarantee just because it's selling at a discount now that it's actually selling to a discount to fair value. The fact remains that the safest bet in real estate is always going to be attractive homes on nice blocks near good schools. That's always going to be the case. The problem is those homes sell for a premium. Everybody knows those are the best houses, so they sell for the most money. But they're safe. When you look at some of these homes with the deep discounts, just be careful and don't look at what it's marked down as and think that's the fair value. Realize that if you take on that discount, you're also taking on a little bit of a risk, whether you're gambling on your own ability as a handyman or the economic recovery as a whole. There's a little bit of risk you're taking on. For the Smart Money Insider, I'm Brad Reagan.